and welcome back to the New York session 2 for the day. It is 27th of March, and let's get started straight away with the Euro USD 4-hour chart. Now, it looks like, as we discussed in the last session, the London Times, it looks like Euro has finally bottomed out around the 735 range. That is lower degree wave 4 of a sub-minute degree, and prices have actually taken out the first initial resistance as well. Let's check it out, please. Yeah, I think it's almost taking out right now as we speak. Maybe an expanded flat in the making, or maybe prices may come lower again towards 50-60 levels to test, but possibly the immediate trend line has been broken on a 15 minutes time frame inside, potentially indicating that euro might have bottomed out already. There you see prices are in the buy zone now, and if what we have done is correct, then euro should be seeing higher levels, higher highs and higher lows from here on. All right, so keeping that in mind, we would like to reconfirm that the overall trend in euro is absolutely on the bullish side, and any doubt should be eliminated now. And after a wait of about 15 days, actually 15 trading sessions, 15 calendar days, we've gotten the lower degree wave 4 of an intermediate, sub-minute level, which is probably turning higher again. So if you're sitting in the sidelines, on the sidelines as we speak right now, it's a good idea to go on the long side again, to get on the long side again at 1.0780 as the price flashes right now, and protected stop loss would be around 1.0540, and if you want to remain a bit safer, you can place it around 1.05 as well. But going forward, it looks like euro is well poised to rally all the way towards 1.12. Possibly not. Maybe in the next couple of days we can expect a bit of sideways action or a bit of pullback. But I think we are now nicely set up for April rally for about 500 to 600 pips at least, right? So that should be the trade setup for the next 4 to 6 weeks. And let me just find out. Actually, we are almost tested the 38.2% retracement. That's what I was going to see, but I've already done the retracement here, and 38.2% is already being tested, and we should be good to remain on the long side from here on. The downside remains quite negligible from here. Even if it does so, it might go and retest the 735 zone, possibly 725. That's it, but otherwise we are good to remain on the long side from here on. All right, so that's the story in the euro. We'll get back to the dollar index now. All right, looking at the chart on the dollar index, it is almost in line with what we discussed in the euro USD. Uh, the index is carving a lower degree wave 4 at a sub-minute degree, just around 10450. It actually went all the way towards 10450 last session, just a bit shy than what euro has done, a bit shy from 10490, but it's okay. Prices are reversing lower swiftly now, and it is just a matter of time that we should be, or dollar index should be well on its way towards 10180, possibly 100 levels, and 97 and 95. So these four are the downside potential targets, and The retracement, the protective stop loss, as suggested earlier, would go towards 107, around 107 mark. All right. So almost about 100 300 points of risk, less than 300 points of risk right now as we speak, and almost 500 to 700 points of rewards. If it goes to 95, it is almost 900 points of reward, but we can carry, we can calculate around 97, all right? So 97, so 700 points of reward versus 300 points of risk. It's almost a 1:2 risk reward ratio, even at this point in time, all right? So please remain on the short side for the dollar index. It has potentially completed its retracements or pullback, and now it should be well on its way towards 101, 99, 97, and 95 respectively. All right. We are again going to keep it short because there are only four instruments that we've got trading interest right now. So GBP USD is the third one where even in the last session we were calling a serious buy call around the 20, just found a bottom ahead of the 2800 mark, and it's a good thing actually. And you see that it's almost rallied. Did it rally almost 100 points actually? Yes, it did rally almost 100 points from the low. That's what pound does actually. Once it's formed a bottom, it means real business. And if you look at the 15 minutes chart, I think yes, it has taken out the first resistance as well. So I think that could be wave one of three actually. Looks like wave one of three, and or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The first impulse is complete. Just expect a corrective decline now, possibly back towards the 2900 levels, and resumption of the bullish trend after that. Alright, good to remain on the long side. Even pound around 2900 would be another entry point, and a good one actually. So 2900 would be a next stop to buy again if you haven't done so. It's already 36 now as we speak. So even now you can buy, go ahead and push the buy button please, and the stop loss would be around 2500. So it gives us 400 points of risk, and the reward would be 35, at least 600 points of reward. All right. So it's a good risk reward ratio, 1:1.5 at least. All right. And the only as we did speak about being short in gold is always going to be risky and always going to be tricky. But if you have been holding the short positions, I mean, it has reversed sharply from 50, and who knows if it doesn't stop at 30. If it doesn't stop at 30, then possibly it can go towards 2990. But if and so 2990 is the bottom line. If prices drop towards 2990, we should be taking profits on the short side. But the stop loss, it does not trigger the stop loss. That's a good thing. So watch out for 2990 levels, and if it does reverse from 2990, we would be more inclined to buy at that point in time, with a stop loss around 2930 and a potential target of around 3100 thereafter. All right, so it's going to be a bit tricky for gold, but if you're on the short side, please book short-term profits. All right, and 2990 would be the last level where we should be taking complete profits out of the desk. All right, and the Bitcoin and the dollar, Dow Jones, we would be waiting for a while. Actually, we'll be looking on Monday now, because I think we still have room left for Bitcoin to push through the 95 zone, and the Dow Jones to push for you see that sideways action. Still have room to push through the 95 zone, and for Dow Jones we still have room to push through 43,300. So that would be a bit of more waiting period before we enter on the short side again. All right, sir. So those are the stories as we move into the New York session. We'll keep the recent session a bit short and sweet, and we'll be back again tomorrow during the Tokyo Sydney overlap. Until that time, as always, thank you for tuning in, and please do take care and God bless. Goodbye.